And welcome to another week of the joust. This is going to be the first series of week number 4. Here in the blue, playing as the Japanese, we have Rental. And this driest of Arabias here, going with the farmhouse first. Into the early Tuara, so nothing new here. On the other side in the color, sorry, not red, the Rental in the purple. Doing this, not good. Professional casting, right? The color yellow playing is the Holy Roman Empire. It is PatDelMuerte. I think up his mining camp timing a little bit, but nothing serious. So doing the 3-3 early split, messed up a little bit with the sheep. It's bad, but it's not awful. Let's take a look here at the scouting before we go into the matchup specifics. As you see, Rental going into the corner here. Might be old-fashioned or a little bit not optimal, but I like going behind my opponent's base and taking this other side. In this case, would be like going behind Pat's space and taking the western side of the map instead of going to the east and taking that side. On the other hand, messed up the hotkeys a little bit. Yeah, Pat doing exactly what I said, right? Going behind the base and getting here. He does have 4 sheep compared to Rental's 4 sheep, so. Excuse me, I should have a cough button, but too much work for now. Alright, let's go over the strategies here. So HRE should fast castle here, but so should the Japanese. In terms simply of unit versus unit, the Japanese would have the advantage here of having the better knights. Samurai are not better than the Holy Roman Empire men-at-arms. They do come with that one-time shield, which on low numbers makes a massive difference. On higher numbers starts making a little bit less difference, but it's still pretty impactful. So we're getting a Mindrick Palace. So not going for the high economy approach here for Pat. So Mindrick Palace can be very good in 2 ways. Right, so one of the ways, trying to get the timing on an upgrade. So let's say, like against English, you might get the very early ranged armor. Try to go for the big horseman man-at-arm push, for example. Or against a civ that might like to use melee units. You might go man-at-arms melee armor. Or you might go with your own melee attack upgrade. Like very early, very disruptive. This can be very, very powerful. The other way is, you simply want to get your unique upgrades later on in the match, and you don't think you're going to get far behind in the economy. I think that's what Pat's looking at here, but we'll see. Alright, we got the Kura Storehouse for Rental, not 100% ideal here. He does lose like 3 farms here, but it's still a pretty good one. It's safe. I guess HRE I don't like extremely safe openings too much, because like it's almost certain they're not gonna attack. The Rental does decide on doing this anyway, going on hunt here, so he's not being safe on the hunt, but he's being safe on the Kura Storehouse. This could have been a few tiles over to this side, and you'd get a lot of farms here, but the outside farms are gonna get in the range of the town center. We'll get into that in a second. But still, could have been slightly more optimal, but shouldn't affect too much. Oh, and Pat is going for one of those timings, it seems, huh? With a stable here, might get a couple of horsemen and melee or ranged armor. Have to build a mill here, though. Not going for one of these minework upgrades. Very interesting. So the Kura Storehouse is almost done. The Rental does seem to be gearing himself up for some sort of unit here with the amount of wood is collecting. Alright, we are going for a very early all pikes attack, which increases damage of horsemen. Which absolutely means that I think they get 2 hits on a worker and it dies. No, not 2, but like 3 hits. I don't remember now, but it makes a world of difference when raiding. On the other hand, here we have the first farm. Farms here for Japanese, these come for free, right? From the Kura storehouse. In reality, what they do is that you can let go of other food sources earlier and just go to the farms, because they are very optimal. They are the third best farms in the game, I think. Second only to Abbasid with agriculture. And of course English late game farms, which is everything in the game, right? Oh, look at that! That was beautiful. That was 4 hits. Yeah, 4 hits. Instead of 5 or 6 hits or whatever it is that usually is. That's 1 worker up for Pat. Getting double barracks for rental in Feudal Age, not something he'd want. I don't know about double barracks here. Feels like, well, not exactly an overreaction. Feels like you might end up getting way too many spearmen, and those will not help rental in the long run. Feels like you should have gotten barrack stable. Yeah, so that farmhouse will be dealt with. Look at Pat's scouting. I love this. This is really good. Pat, on the other hand, is relatively close. Should be 2 minutes away from putting down the landmark. This build is very, very powerful. From Pat, by the way. Already killed a worker. Pulled rental away from the deer, which meant that the upgrade was a little bit wasted. The upgrade for... Oh my god, it's a ton of horsemen. And he's still gonna get a decent timing on Castle Age while making 4 horsemen. This build order is very much studied, you can tell. Yeah, for rental now, how does he play here? Because yeah, he's overcommitted here into the spears. Doesn't let his workers on the farms die. That's great. I think that's what the Kura storehouse having 4 units storage. That would be weird to say. No, garrison space would indicate here. But yeah, there are spears everywhere. There are going to be more spears more everywhere. So the Pet won't get any more damage here. Oh, good job by Rental. Getting his spears doesn't get them too far away. So the fiddle defense is guaranteed at this point. Only a little bit of gold away from Pat. Pat should take the W here. Oh, he's not going to take the W and go Regnitz. He's going to build a burger and try to apply more pressure. Of course, going for Regnitz would be trying to get the relics as soon as you can, trying to keep your opponent contained. But if you try to contain too much and they have an army that can actually beat your army, then they will just go over to your side. So I can definitely understand this. But this army now for Rental, very, very bad at dealing with the flood of men-at-arms that's to come. Don't forget, it's usually 2 men-at-arms, then the upgrade. And then 1 men-at-arms. Oh, and by the way, the Minewerk is working overtime. Getting melee armor, melee attack already in, together with all. Which means that Spearman, a bit irrelevant on the spears. Oh, he's getting the upgrade early. Doesn't matter, spending the same amount of time. Look, 12 attack spears. 12 attack spears. So they go from 9 to 11 with all spikes. I just wanna get that through there. Alright, Rental getting the floating gate very late compared to Pat, because like, we already have 3 men-at-arms out. And these are Castle Age, fully upgraded. Not fully upgraded, but with upgrades, men-at-arms from HRE. Not looking great. Alright, we're getting Onubugeisha. Onubugeisha are okay at dealing with this. Many Onubugeisha become really good. Because it becomes very difficult to start hitting all of them. But then again, it's just... These horsemen did so much more than the 12 spears. Yep, the floating gate will get monks for free, that's important. The Pat here will have to see if he has that. Alright, so He doesn't yet have the monastery. He should get his monastery relatively soon. Oh, and he's making crossbowmen as well, with a ranger in the back. Alright, good wall here from Rental. I almost expected this wall to be on the sides. Walling the sides is very important in a matchup where you're expecting a lot of cavalry. You know, don't want to let them run around behind your base at will, because behind your base is supposed to be your safe place. Is that? Oh, that's a Landsknecht. Look at the beautiful pantaloons. The horsemen are nowhere to be seen here. I want to take a peek here at the relics. So Pat is going to have a second relic very soon, but Rental should be getting a relic of his own. Here are the horsemen. They can get damage. No, don't. He's going to lose the horseman for free. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, that's a great shout. Oh, look at Rental though. He's getting another melee upgrade, upgrading them to veteran Onabugation. Onabugation, as much as I like them, and they are a fantastic unit, by the way. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, Pat clearly anticipates Samurai, but after seeing this, I'd imagine he starts going for more Landsknecht and less pure men-at-arms here, because Landsknecht will destroy Onabugation, because of course area damage is very powerful. So the relics, where is that relic coming from? Oh, it's here on the side. Pat, I'm assuming, has built his monastery. There we go, 2 relics. Getting Cistercian Abbeys, which, yeah, they can drop off resources, trying to keep the old civs fresh here by the game. And the developers, I appreciate that. Oh! Oh, is this... Oh no, is the priest gonna get caught? Oh my god, I think he just made it through! Disregard that glitch. That's definitely a glitch. Ah, man. Pat, I think, was expecting to... Yeah, if this Stealth Force isn't here, he catches the monk. Boo-hoo. The monk is gone. The Shinto priest. Yeah, getting the army there. I think Rental will be happy to... Like, he's gonna lose the battle here. The relics, but it's 3-2. 2 relics is okay. But imagine if, instead of all of this, he had, like, a few mounted samurai. A world of difference this would have made. And instead he has 4 barracks. Don't really like this army composition for Rental. I feel like the addition, especially of the Landsknecht here, is just absolutely insane for him. But he doesn't have any samurai, which is good at least for the crossbows. Oh my god, though, Pat is insane for taking this fight, but the Landsknecht, look at the damage they're dealing here! Oh, they dealt a lot of damage, but that was a very negative trade. But look at the destroyed values here. Wow, that's 4 times destroyed value for Rental right there. But yeah, Pat has a much more improved economy. Don't know how much that will matter at this point of the game, though. Rental has to hit, and then has to hit hard right now. Because we look at collected resources. And yeah, Pat has 4,000 collected resources here. Oh, and the relic gets spotted! Or Rental might be too distracted here. This might have been a bit of a skill check. Just look at the damage the Landsknecht deal. And Pat here, to his credit, he is spending his resources beautifully. And he is using the Minework Palace, as he should here. Oh, don't let the monk die! The prelate dying would be death here. Oh! Very nice, well spotted by Rental here that he can just tear down the tower with all of this army. That's too much infantry. I think getting Landsknecht is a great call by Pat here. He just needs a long enough front line to handle the army of Rental and let the Landsknecht shine. Don't forget, the lance projectile area damage. Area damage against a clumped army is insanely powerful. On the other hand, though, ooh, the relics are not stored. That's terrible. Oh, workers were getting caught. But good on Pat. Pat is not letting the workers die by dragging them to the corner. Rental should use 1 or 2 investigation to go to the corner just to see if they went that way. Like, Pat is okay here. Pat is okay. Rental is fighting back. That's awesome to see. Still with the crossbowman. I don't know. You didn't see any samurai here. Oh my god, that's so many Onabagation. Onabagation are insane in high numbers. Because of their very high attack speed, they can keep trading so much better. Oh, and these horsemen, these are veteran horsemen with so many upgrades. Like the Onabagation here, while they obviously mattered, the worker kill here was like it's 2 more workers down. Another thing to notice here, no monastery for rental, so he's not actually taking the relics. Wow, this is with the Yordashiro, so many small mistakes from rental. Oh, it's allowing Pat to get a very sizable, very expensive army. Ooh, and this is not a great early engagement, but not the worst either. Only 1 unit dies, but so many of these units are already Yeah, a lot of these units are already weak. And going for the sacred sites is not a bad call. There are horsemen here on the raid. Let's focus here on this big fight, though. Oh, good. Yeah, decent micro from rental, but it's not gonna be enough, is it? Oh my god, look at his units die like flies here. Spearmen are just so not good against anything that isn't cavalry. And all the reinforcements are so much faster for Pat, and Pat finally making the archer switch. Yeah, now they're going to be veteran as well. Veteran archers, I think the biggest thing about veteran archers is that +7 bonus damage. So they go from dealing 10 to 14, just like that. Oh, there's a knight as well. The knight here is going to be used to harass and to deal small amounts of damage with high mobility in loads of places here. So basically the same the horsemen were doing. Wow, rental is starved for gold. It doesn't have a monastery. No, wait, he does have a monastery. It's only now collecting the relics. That's so much relic gold lost. Still on the Onabagation, it's like a hybrid army here. He needs a hybrid army. He needs Onabagation and Samurai. His credit is getting them, so that's fine. But not fast enough, I feel like. Because now the better economy is catching up. Oh, but rental, that's very good. I think Springles, but he's gonna need like 10 or 15 Springles. Springles are a fun unit though. I appreciate the rework that happened a long time ago now. Oh really? That sucks. Using the wolf like this. The wolf I don't think will get this kind of value again starting the next patch. So I'm playing just a day before UFA's Legacy. Getting a big hit here on the wall though. I'll come back to that later. Destroying the houses. Why the houses? Giving time for the villagers to re-garrison. This is almost double the value. Oh, going for the shrine! Going for the shrine! Oh, not even getting the chance to... Oh, under the 2 priests as well. He's gonna steal the relics! This is gonna be a heist! Okay, not quite a heist, but he does show the Springles here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw from Pat here either counter Springles, just to try and get the same value, or a lot more horsemen, because horsemen are the ideal counter for this with their mobility. Damn, they deal amazing damage, but... Wow, and they are actually gonna save... Gonna save Rental here. Unfortunately, not enough. As we have a raid here in the north, I wish we had the double screen that picture-in-picture that Cow has. There we go. The knight here just gets close so well. Now the economy starts dying. 22 workers already down this game. Are we gonna get a conversion? No, we're just gonna get a heist. Well. Yeah, nothing Rental could have done here. The army was surviving the town center fire, so that was game right there. Pat takes game number 1. Oh yeah, let's go! Map number 2! And we have Rental here with the Zushi's Legacy down 1-0 on 4 lakes. Well, we're getting a very optimal start here from Zushi. There we go, that's a little bit extra wood that he collects. Now he can build a house. Not gonna build a village, because, yeah, they do get the village, but that's a lot of wood. That's double the wood. You need all the wood you can get here, because, yeah, there's a worker about to build a dock. There's this in the wood through. On the other side, in the color purple! Sorry about that. So in the color purple, it is in the two-block dynasty. It is PatDelMuerte. We have here the worker elephants standing around here for some reason. Still haven't quite understood how Tughlaq plays in water. I think their fishing ships... can they attack? Yeah, they can attack, so... Dark Age strategies don't work very well against Tughlaq and Delhi. At least if they go against the dock, because spearmen are terrible at dealing with the archer fire from the ships. So it's kind of crap, but it's not the best strategy in the world, but it works. So they're not that good in water for the rest of the game, but they are good there. All right, so we start having some fishing boats. We have a little bit of a slower start to this game, as both these guys are gonna boom. Wait. Doesn't show there that Rental's building the fishing ships. Alright, that is very odd. Shows up here instead. Oh, it's because Tughlaq doesn't have fishing ships. No, they're both called fishing boats. Whatever, let's ignore that. Let's keep tabs on other things though. So we're gonna see Rental's scouting here. Does know, yeah, he does know that there's water here. And Pat knows there's water over here as well. So this early game knowledge is very important, because if the other side also went water, I want to get one more fishing ship than they do. If the other side didn't go water, on the other hand, you want maybe one, maybe 2 fishing ships, and you want to age up really fast, because they're gonna have the tempo advantage on you. You're gonna have but they're not gonna have the cost of adding the ships, so early on that's gonna give them that advantage. But later on, of course, there's still a much larger economy. Funny walls here from Pat. These, of course, will prevent any dock building funny business from Rental. Although this is a wood cost that... I don't know, it's worth it if we see Rental try to sneak around. Let's compare sheep. Sheep are not as important in this map, but they're still important. So it's 12 for Rental. Actually, just bring this up. Alright, so Pat is winning the sheep war by 1 sheep. That they are important, but not insanely important. Alright, we have the age up coming here first for Pat with the Tower of Victory. The 2-block Tower of Victory makes it so elephants get a 20% attack buff and produced from buildings within the influence. The influence works like the mosque influence. So that's alright. This might be the last meditation gardens we have in the joust under the old Bounty of Solitude system. I want to bask in its glory a little bit, so we're gonna get 2 golds. Bunch of trees here. Actually, a lot of trees. And the berry bushes. This is an insanely good meditation gardens here. A lot of free resources gonna come Rental's way, and the 2 golds, namely, are gonna be so important, as gold is usually what becomes the choke point for these players in this map, just because fighting on water and on land together costs so much gold. As like on the water you want to make baglars or hulks, or you want to make sprinkled ships. You will make a few archer ships, but you definitely want to make explosive ships. And 80 gold on a 15-second build time, that's a lot of gold. A lot of gold. Yeah, fighting on water, I suspect we're going to see some stables here. Alright, we have the villager. The walls are actually paid off. The walls actually paid off. This I am flabbergasted right now. Not only did the walls pay off, the ships immediately come into patrol. This was amazing. This was amazing what we just saw. This is amazing. Alright, so it's only 1 worker's worth of idle time, but the whole strategy of Rental was around getting into that pond, and he did not get there. They even made a very early barracks. I do suspect that we're gonna get as soon as he ages up. He would have gotten palace guards, which in this matchup are kind of shit units. Because, yeah, we're gonna get Raider Elephants, which are a very good unit. I wouldn't say they are unbalanced. They're not imba, but they are very good. They are very good. They also have very obvious and cheap counters, so. Alright, so both players here on age up. Of course, Pat wants to get that stone to make the 2-block fortress. He already has the houses in his little setup. Rental, on the other hand, with this. Oh my god, this is. Like, keep in mind, this is free. This is gonna be over. It's gonna be a lot of free resources. Still counting, so we'll come back in a minute here. So loads of fish here for Rental. I would like to see a bit of a split here now, because this one, this fish here is very optimal for this dock. And this one very optimal for that dock. So I want to see a bit of a split so that neither of them actually finishes. Good second dock here. Oh my god, he tried to spot Rental going for the south pond here, the north, and the east pond taken by Rental. Pat here on the western pond. Making a blacksmith. Making palace guards. Not sure. Like, palace guards are going to be really good. Oh my god, palace guards are so early! Palace guards are so early, they're going to kill one of the workers. How much does the 2-block... Oh, he already has the stone. Alright, so nobody died, though. That's... Oh, don't tell me this is more damage than they're building here. Oh, he's gonna lose palace guards to town center fire! Oh, and the Dumbo's pulling them in! Oh, that's... You know, very precise building from Pat, but... Yeah, Rental needs to preserve his numbers, because palace guards, they're already not a good unit against the Raider Elephant. If you're giving them up to palace fire, then it's 500 to nothing in resource value. And now you have the fort as well. We have a couple of raiders here on this dock. Yeah, the raiders can't handle the heat. You have to get away. I wouldn't be too surprised if Pat just gets a range. There we go. Starts spamming out archers. And now becomes a bit strategic here from Pat, because Spearmen definitely a great unit here to have against the elephants. I would build horsemen. Or more palace guards. If I'm rental, but palace guards are not a fantastic unit by any means, but they are quite cheap, so you can pump out a lot of them. Or rental building a dock here on the south side. Rental is gambling on having so much economy that it becomes impossible to deal with. And Zushi definitely. They get all of that economy, their palace guards can become very powerful. It is 2 workers down and these elephants don't die. Well, they have trample. I never use trample in my games. I should, because it's a powerful skill. And if this dock goes down, alright, that dock over there has all of the ships. Oh, it's just the one spear. Falls down easily. That's still good damage it deals. Oh, but like, Pat is so well defended here by the 2 luck fort. So the assigned governor benefit, it's 20 food per minute from each house. It's alright, so we're having a lot of spears here by Rental. Rental needs to build something else. Spears only, not really a good unit. Against what's gonna be effectively archers and raider elephants. Pat can't also just use the elephants as tanks here. He has to use the archers as their own unit. Oh my god, the wolves are insane here. Oh, he's gonna try to destroy this stock. That would be quite hilarious here. Oh my god, he's on attack move, he's killing the wolves! Oh, that's time he can't really afford to take. Oh, get away, Pat. So he's getting red brick bastions. Wow, that's crazy, he's going straight for the 3rd tier. He hasn't, no, he has appointed a governor. It's gonna be 28 food per minute, so food is gonna be fine for Pat. Oh, and look at that, he gets the archers. Not enough archers, though. They will have a tough time. Pat, though, has a larger army, but he really can't push this. He doesn't want to lose the elephants. He's doing the right thing here. He's sacking the archers to get as many spears as he can. It's going to be great value for him. There we go. Great. Oh, Rental. Can Rental afford to escape here? Oh, he doesn't lose that many spears. I thought he was going to lose more. Let's see what the tech switch is into. So we have the couple of stables here. Oh my god, more workers. This should be... That worker could also die. It doesn't die. Fighting in the city, really good for Pat here, as Pat has ranged units, and ranged units are notoriously bastards fighting in the city. But there are horsemen here, and horsemen make it so that the elephants have to fight. But as soon as the spears get dwindled down to less than the number of elephants, yeah, Pat takes this fight hands down, and like, spears again, showing why they are sometimes not worth it. But there's still a good trade for Rental. Look at the health of these units. Like, Rental just has to get a lot of lancers in. And if you look at the resources, Pat has way too much food, first of all, so he needs to spend it, and so he needs to add stables. And just pump out more elephant raiders. So that's first. And second here, like, Pat actually could attack this, but good on Rental here for like, he needs to add spears now. Now he adds in spears. Spear Lancer should beat this. If there are enough spears to effectively tank the elephants. I think that's the only way, unless Pat does what he did here and just leaves his archers out to die. Rental getting his blacksmith upgrades, that's very good. Oh my god, Rental with a very good lancer timing here. Oh, he's gonna destroy this northern dock. Oh my, that is absolutely insane. Oh... Pat can fight, but does he really want to fight here? Don't forget that these lancers are almost as good as the Raider Elephants. The Raider Elephants don't cost gold. And that, I feel, is just extremely important. Rental Getting spears, getting knights. I like it. Pat getting crossbows. Crossbows can actually be a very good difference maker. As the Lancer trade, no, the Lancer switch did rear its ugly head here. Oh, but I feel like the economy should be on rental side here, right? It feels like the fort is just way too powerful. Still, oh, he's gonna try to fight under the fort. That is insanity. If rental stays here, that the fort will be the difference maker. Getting a blacksmith, I like it. So I really want to see the influence. Where can I see the influence here? The mosque and the stables are within the influence. That's pretty good. So these stacks are very fast to get. They do cost resources. Ooh, Rental's gonna get some damage here. And Rental really needs it. Oh, I don't know if 5 crossbows is enough to stop this. Really needs the Dumbos to do something, but Rental, very good, is trying to kill the workers and go away. Ooh, going away within range of the fort into the TC range. He's getting damage for free, but he's getting a lot of units. He already equalized the damage. And what he needs is just keep making units. He should be making spears alongside this. Oh, why is he making a navy? Why is he making a navy? There isn't any threat of a dock here. He needs to protect his land army before land gets conquered here, because without the land you won't be able to work here. Alright, the Dumbos are getting hit here from the dock side, by the navy, I guess. Now there we go, there are the spears. Not enough spears, and these are Feudal Age spears. So the upgrade would be in order, but this is a good fight for Rental, I feel like. Well, very good usage there of the Lancers, skipping a couple there just to entertain the elephants. Most of them, you want them to kill the range. Wow, and he turned it around! Rental turned it around with his Spear Lancer combo. So hard to deal with. Ooh, doesn't quite land those hits. Feels like if he does that a few too many times, then it can become really powerful here. Wow! Wow, look at that! Rental turning it around, getting his own barracks! So we're gonna get here, what, spears, elephants, and a few crossbows? Okay, I like it. Pat getting so expensive military production, but it's almost instant as well. Getting a sealed arrow, I like it, but I feel like melee armor, at least the double melee armor, is important for these elephants to be able to withstand what alright, so it wouldn't be too much of a damage reduction. It's still important. Oh my god, the monks just got too close to each other. They probably shared ideals. Don't want your units converted. Good job here by both players trying to intercept each other here. Rental still with a sizable advantage. Oh, didn't build a dock in the same place. That's definitely very interesting. Alright, the spears at home to defend the economy. Oh, the game feels like it's at a bit of a deadlock. Pat is reinforcing a lot faster. Rental is floating resources. And he definitely doesn't need floated here. Yeah, let's see, though. So 50, 12, and 42. That's over 100 resources per minute. That is a lot of resources from the Meditation Gardens. At this point of the game, not quite as impactful. It was very impactful early on in Feudal Age and early Castle Age, that's for sure. That definitely enabled Rental to stay in the game. Alright, we're getting the Imam to deliver the relic. That should be the first relic for Pat. Yeah, 3 relics. 3 relics here for rental, so we have the inverse situation from last game, only this relic left. And I think Pat noticed this and chose this path here. Was gonna intercept the monk if he came this way. Also, that's where most of the economy is. Rebuild this dock, that's definitely interesting. Going for the meditation gardens first, I think that would be your priority. Oh, gonna get from behind! Gonna get from both sides, potentially. Alright, sacrificing a few of the Lancers, not sure about that from rental. And again, coming over here, I think he wants to come over to this side. To threaten this, but Pat is just attacking almost double the supply here. Using the elephants as decoys for the spears. Crossbowmen are okay against spears, of course no bonus damage, but now he has so many elephants, I think he can just overpower the spears. The numbers are dwindling fast and there are no more spears to be had. Oh, they're light cavalry as well, so crossbowmen definitely wouldn't have cut it. Oh wow, and he tried raiding, but raiding, yeah, it kind of worked. He got worker kills. But yeah, the raider elephants are raiding, that's... Oh, that's so nasty to see. And still, rental is a sizable eco advantage. But what units can rental... Oh my god, rental has so many units in queue. He didn't expand properly, so now he's reaping the non-rewards here. Should have, what, double the production buildings here? Because at 20 minutes only having 2 stables and 1 barracks, not gonna cut it. Yeah, and if you look here at what Pat has, he already has so much here. 3 ranges, he has these 2 stables. He does have double the production buildings rental has right now, and Pat is not floating his resources. Oh my god, and this small army was gonna win the fight, and rental calls it. That's 2-0 for Pat. Yeah, I don't even know what to say here. That was a very good series. Thank you both for playing. You guys can check out the brackets, see how that turned out, and I'll see you in the next